individuals such as Addie Cross becoming one of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa's biographer as well as advisor, which saw Mnangagwa a book. But this man has, remember, at one point he spoke about this, but I think they intimidated this white man, and he decided to actually withdraw his sentiments. He has actually brought the sentiments that Zimbabwe is indeed run by corrupt cartels who are enjoying everything, whilst the majority of the people of Zimbabwe languishes in poverty. These are exact sentiments that have been shared by retired General Chiwenga. Does it mean that Addie Cross is switching the sides? Definitely, seemingly concurring with retired General Chiwenga. Does he see also that the Mnangagwa faction is losing it? These and more would be divulged on this live broadcast. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, don't forget to press the red and black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So I'll read this story as it is and then I'll comment afterwards. It says, President Emerson Mnangagwa's biographer and advisor Addie Cross has publicly admitted that Zimbabwe is being run by corrupt cartels and oligarchs, echoing earlier remarks by Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. Cross, a long-time economic commentator and one of Mnangagwa's close associates, said the country has fallen into the grip of individuals who flaunt obscene wealth while ordinary citizens suffer. These people own mansions with helicopter pads, while the majority of Zimbabweans go to bed on empty stomach. These are the words that were said by Addie Cross. His remarks have drawn attention not only for their substance, but also for their source. Coming from within Mnangagwa's inner circle, the admission underscores growing divisions and frustration within the ruling establishment over widespread corruption and economic mismanagement. Veteran investigative journalist Hopewell Chinono noted that Cross comments confirm that Zimbabwe has long known that the country has become one of the most unequal societies in the world. Zimbabwe has been crippled by corrupt, incompetent, and sheer cluelessness at the top, Chinono said. Under Mnangagwa's watch, billions of dollars have been looted through state capture and organized plunder, enriching a small elite while hospitals collapse and public servants go unpaid. The timing and source of the statement has made it particularly striking. Cross's comments were carried by a pro-ZANU-PF newspaper, a publication that typically defends the government and presents a positive image of the state. Analysts say the fact that such a paper publishes remarks critical of the administration signals how deep the crisis has become. So observers suggest the acknowledgement from within the president's camp reflects the extent to which corruption and cartel influence have eroded public trust and institutional integrity. It also points to growing awareness, even amongst traditional defenders of the regime, that the scale of looting and unequal can no longer be concealed. When the propaganda machinery starts admitting the truth, one political analyst remarked, it means what has become impossible to hide. So this is the story that was run by one of the publications in Zimbabwe. Addie Cross coming again after Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Remember, last time he echoed such sentiments, he was forced to apologize. He ended up apologizing, issuing an apology. This time around, he has repeated the same statement saying that Zimbabwe is what it is at the moment because of the cartels who are running the country and deepening the levels of corruption whilst they live large. They own helicopters. I think he's referring to individuals such as Wicknell Chivayo. And Addie Cross is seemingly in support of what retired General Chiwenga has presented, which has leaked now to the Politburo. And everyone is privy to. I think I have actually shared the information with everybody. People have to know such things because they are of national interest. Especially, we have been hearing bits and pieces about it. Now that it's out, we get to let you know as it is without fear or favor. Addie Cross speaking again against Mnangagwa, what has made him to gain bravado? Who has actually, and this has been published by one of the papers in Zimbabwe, which has these days been seemingly in support of the regime. What does this tell you? On its own, it gives an impression that ZANU-PF is at a record high, divided. I see intensification of defending Mnangagwa by Barakashi and also intensification of actually poking holes on Mnangagwa and as well as his faction by the other rival faction. I'm telling you, in the streets it's difficult to walk without actually a stone being cast by the other faction passing on your face, and also a counter stone being cast by the other faction. All these dramatic activities are happening as we are actually working with anticipation towards the ZANU-PF annual conference and looking at what exactly will happen, because both factions have actually signaled different and intentions that may see them fighting. Some are even mobilizing to embarrass the other leader of the other faction, so which may be one of the greatest escalations to be ever witnessed. We wait to see. I think the pot is boiling at the moment, and it is going towards the end. And the end might not be the ZANU-PF conference. The end might be beyond even ZANU-PF conference. I think I have to be honest with you, because a lot of people think things will just happen so fast. You are seeing Mnangagwa is preparing with his own people. They will be defending themselves. You can see already the allegations that they face have been laid bare. So don't expect these people to fold their hands. There is a lot that is happening behind the scenes, secret planning, with the intention to try and survive beyond this wave. Equally so, the faction of retired General Chiwenga is also fighting for existence beyond also this chaotic political, and they see that the other faction is gunning for them. So it will be one drama after another, and guess what? Even when the likely detail is actually passed through our desk, we will be the first one to let you know. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button. Time on Within Live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Do remember also to support my album entitled Tutano Lwake by yours truly, Thonpani Ngube. It is available on